Hey everyone, it's Vince here. Today we're going to find out if missed play is a real way to earn money by playing games from your mobile phone. I hope you enjoy. Let's kick this off. This is missed play on the Google Play Store. Missed Play claims to be probably one of the best money-making applications on the market for playing games, and on today's video I'm going to give you a rundown of my experience with it and if they actually paid me my money for playing games through their app. The first thing I have to say about Missed Play is that it does have a whole bunch of games that you can play. Bottom of the screen you can see the search tab. Here's where you can literally browse through different categories of games that you'd like to play, and compared to other money-making apps out there that allow you to play games, I have to say Missed Play has done this area right, because at least you can actually search for different types of games. But let's talk about the main thing that you all want to know about, and that's the actual earning currency side on Missed Play. Bottom of the screen you have the shop icon. The shop icon will feature multiple different withdrawal options, and depending on your country you might see completely different from what I have on the screen right now. Now, something interesting as well, everyone, I heard that some people do have the PayPal function. Looks like here in Australia, I do not have that. On the screen right now, you can see the max amount of currency that I can withdraw for a certain amount of units. Now, you might be thinking, what exactly are units? Well, top right corner of the screen, they're the units, everyone, and you earn these units from playing games. For instance, we have Matchmasters here. You'll see that there's a reward speed of 5 units. Tapping on Matchmasters brings up the actual detailed page. So underneath the title of the app, you see the reward speed. If you tap that little information button, it gives you the reward speed breakdown. So Matchmasters has a hyper reward speed of 5. We can just assume this is the fastest speed on Missed Play. So ideally, if you see a hyper speed game, definitely play that one first. Underneath that, you have the checkpoint system. Now, this is the official earning system of Missed Play. You can see that I'm currently on checkpoint 1. This system applies to any game that you play on Missed Play, by the way. GXP is game experience points. The longer you play Matchmasters, or whatever other game you might play, the more game experience points you gain. You earn units when you reach the next checkpoint. Now, something interesting, if you tap the more info button, it states that GXP stops being collected after 2 hours of playtime that day. It resets at the end of the day. You can collect units until you reach game checkpoint 20. So there are some limitations on Missed Play, and I'm not too sure if this is for every game application, but it would probably be worth it to check the more info page before you try an app, just to try and figure out how much GXP you can actually get out of it per day. Now, you'll notice something called PXP as well. This is to level up your account experience. I'm on the profile tab right now, and you can see here that I have a profile with a level attached to it, and the PXP bar to my next level, the games I played, and my account history in general. Each time you level up your profile, you gain a bit of units. We'll get back to this later on though. Okay, so now for me to start earning on Missed Play, I need to download the application through Missed Play itself. Don't go to the Google Play Store and do it yourself, it won't work in my experience. You have to tap the install game button. Now it's taken me to the store, and now I'm installing through Missed Play. Do you see what I mean, everyone? This is critical, by the way, because it's happened to me before. I've installed a game without Missed Play, and it didn't even count the units. So just be careful about that. So now I can tap the play game button, and it takes me straight to Matchmasters. And if you see at the top of the screen, Missed Play has now registered that I'm playing the application. This means technically now I'm earning towards my checkpoints, which means I should get some units eventually if I keep playing. I have to say as well, everyone, the games on Missed Play are really fun compared to applications, let's just say like AppFlame or Cash 'Em All. There's a lot more opportunity here for you guys to actually play games that you'd enjoy compared to playing games that force you to play per level, and then they reward you once you complete a level. The great thing about Missed Play is that it's a per minute basis and a checkpoint system, so that's something that I can really appreciate. Okay, I'm all done with Matchmasters. Let's head back to Missed Play and see how many of the units we were able to generate from playing. First thing that comes up is that I've activated my streak system. This is like a daily login bonus, guys. You all know how they work. You get a bit of units every time you log into Missed Play and play a game on a daily basis. Now, you'll see here that I have 241 of the units. So now we're back on the Matchmasters page. I was able to get to checkpoint 3 in the span of roughly 15 minutes or so, everyone. Because here's my balance, and here are the amount of units I earn per checkpoint. This is why hyper games are so important, everyone. Now I want to try a game that has half a unit of reward speed, okay? So let's compare Impossible Space to the Matchmasters app and see the difference in units earned. Alright, so I just got to checkpoint 2 now on Impossible Space. You can see here I got 10 units and 50 PXP. Now we're sitting on 251 of the units, and yes, they are correct. I only earned 10 units from 10 minutes of playing a game, pretty much, compared to Matchmaster's 100 units. So now hopefully you understand why playing games that have that high earning rate is so important on Mistplay. Now, in my opinion, depending on your country that you're playing Mistplay from, the earning rate is going to be different, because I live here in Australia, so I'm assuming that makes a big difference to what Mistplay could look like in your own country. You might have completely different games and earning speeds to what I'm showing you on my video here. Now, on the left side of the screen, you have your ranking. You can see here that I'm a bronze status, so you have to unlock gems to increase your ranking on Mistplay. From what I can see, there are 2 different areas on where you can earn gems. You can earn loyalty gems with every purchase you make in select loyalty games, and here is the loyalty games area. This is where you can see all the amount of gems that you can earn if you spend a single dollar in these applications. This is the premium side of Mistplay for people that like to purchase in-game currency or in-game items from these mobile apps. Going to the cash out page here, you can see that you can trade gems for units. You'll notice that the more gems that you have, obviously the higher amount of units that you can swap for. So this is kind of like Mistplay's way of giving back to you if you spend money through their application on these games, which is pretty decent, I guess. And at the bottom of the screen, you'll also see the account avatars. So you can actually spend your in-game units on avatars for your profile. I have no idea why anyone would want to really do this, but the option is there, everyone, okay? At the bottom of the screen, you have the bonus tab. Here's where you can run through and see all the different kind of promotions that Mistplay is running at the time. If you join them on their social medias, you can get different amounts of units. And of course, if you share your link, you can also get units as well. Apparently, you can earn 100 units for every friend that you invite. If you guys want to join Mistplay through my own link, you can find it in the description below. There is also a contest area. At the moment of this recording though, it's completely empty for me. So maybe one day they'll bring in some contests. Well, all this doesn't mean anything if Mistplay isn't actually paying its players, and that's exactly what today's video was all about, guys. So my personal experience with Mistplay was very straightforward, thankfully. They gave me a whole bunch of games that I was able to play, which you can see now on the screen, of course. And the concept is very easy to understand. All you literally do is just install the app, generate enough units to cash out one of those gift cards, which is exactly what I'll be showing you today when I cashed out a $5 Amazon gift card. The process was extremely simple. All I had to do was literally just tap on the Amazon gift card withdrawal. I did have to do a face verification, funny enough. And I know some people might not like that. Mistplay sent me an email stating that I'd get my Amazon gift card within a couple of days. And thankfully, everyone, that's exactly what happened. Mistplay sent me a $5 Amazon gift card redemption code, and I was able to redeem that on the Amazon website. So yes, at the time of this recording, Mistplay, at least in my own experience, is still 100% legit and paying their players. It took me 3 hours, by the way, to generate that $5. So don't believe any of those advertisements. You're not going to become rich off this application, and it's not even going to be considered a serious income generator. It's just something you do on the side for fun, in my opinion. Please remember to check out my website and my YouTube channel for other reviews. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another review. See you later, guys.